The desert breathes here, slowly, heavily, as if every grain of sand remembers 1,000 years of silence. This is the Namib Skeleton Coast, a place so empty it feels like the end of the world, or the beginning of another. A land where dunes march into the sea, where the Atlantic claws at the desert, and where the boundary between life and death is written in fog. At dawn, the horizon glows with a faint silver light. A cold ocean wind drifts inland, dragging a shroud of pale mist over the burning sands. This fog is the life force of the Skeleton Coast, a strange paradox in a place that almost never sees rain. It curls around dune peaks like ghostly fingers, coats driftwood in tiny diamonds, and offers just enough moisture for the desert's most improbable survivors. Out of the mist, shapes appear. The bleached ribs of shipwrecks, twisted by time. Silent, skeletal giants lying where the ocean threw them, stranded forever in a place that seems determined to erase them. These ruins tell stories of sailors who never truly touched this land, swallowed not by the sea alone, but by a desert that stretches with the patience of eternity. The sands shift with the grace of slow waves. They're some of the oldest dunes on Earth, sculpted by winds that have blown in the same direction for millions of years. Their color burns from golden to deep red to the soft brown of powdered stone. When sunlight breaks through the fog, the dunes glow like enormous, living embers, rolling endlessly toward the sea. Here, the desert is not empty. It's alive in a language too ancient to translate. Along the shoreline, the Atlantic crashes with a fury that contradicts the silent desert behind it. Currents rise from the cold depths of the Southern Ocean, churning with nutrients that create an explosion of life. Seals gather in the thousands on black, volcanic rocks, their cries echoing through the fog like a vast, chaotic choir. Brown hyenas stalk the edges of these colonies, ghost-like hunters in a land where every meal is claimed with patience. These hyenas are born to the Skeleton Coast's contradictions, predators in a world where prey often washes ashore rather than runs. Further inland, the desert reveals its strangest creations. Beetles climb to the tops of dunes, lifting their bodies toward the sky, collecting droplets of fog on their shells. Plants, twisted like something from a forgotten age, survive with root systems older than entire civilizations. And small desert lions, rare, resilient, almost mythical, wander the endless sand, adapted to a life most animals would never attempt to endure. But the Skeleton Coast is not shaped only by life. It is shaped by violent forces. Here, two ancient titans meet. The hot breath of the Namib collides with the freezing Atlantic, creating winds that roar like a living storm. Those winds sculpt massive dunes that swallow anything standing still too long. They erase roads overnight, reshape valleys, and bury the past under waves of sand taller than buildings. This land is a contradiction in every direction. A desert that depends on the ocean. An ocean that destroys everything trying to cross it. A coastline rich with life, surrounded by landscapes that refuse to offer comfort. It feels unreal, a place where Earth experiments with the impossible. As the day fades, the light softens into a deep, copper glow. The fog returns, rolling in like a slow tide, reclaiming the dunes, muffling the world into silence. Shipwrecks disappear once more into the white veil. Animal tracks vanish beneath drifting sand. The desert exhales, and night takes the Skeleton Coast like a vast closing hand. In the darkness, stars sharpen into diamond points. The Milky Way sweeps across the sky, untouched by cities, untouched by anything human. Here, the universe feels closer, as if the world below is so empty that space itself leans down to fill it. The Atlantic's roar becomes a low, steady heartbeat. The dunes shift with the sound of ancient whispers. This place is not meant to be conquered, not meant to be tamed. It exists for those who seek the raw edge of the world, who stand in silence and feel the weight of nature pressing in from every direction. The Skeleton Coast is a reminder that Earth still holds secrets, still holds places where time moves differently, still holds landscapes that defy understanding. And when the night finally sinks into quiet, one truth lingers in the cold air: some worlds are not forgotten, they are simply waiting for those willing to witness them.